Hello dear students, hope you are fine. In today's lesson we are going to learn about the basic factorization method of algebraic expressions. The prerequisite of this course is the basic concepts of HCF, that is highest common factor. Though this video will also guide you about the steps for finding HCF, but even then, if you are feeling to learn more about HCF, I would advise you to watch my video on HCF. Here in this video, we have three algebraic expressions as you can see here, and in first of the examples you can see here as having two terms 12x and minus 9, and we will be finding the factorization by using HCF method. And what we'll be doing, we'll be writing the same term here 12x minus 9, and now we'll be taking writing the number which is common factor for both of the numbers 12 and 9, which is 3. So if we'll be taking 3 as a common factor and we are factorizing it, so we'll see that 3 4s are 12, and then x remains the same, minus remains the same, and then 3 times 3 is 9. Now we could see that further there's no common factor for 4 and 3, so that's why we'll be stopping our process of HCF here, and then our result will be of 3, and inside the bracket the rest of the numbers which is here, which is 4x minus 3, and this is our answer. Now the same happens here in the second example. We can see that there are again two terms, and we'll be using the same method of factorization by using HCF. So we'll be writing both of the terms here 27b minus 36by. So we'll be looking for the common number which is dividing both 27 and 36, so that is 3, the smallest number. So if we'll be dividing by 3, so we can find it out that this is 3 9s are 27, and b remains the same, minus remains the same. Now about the number, 3 12s are 36, and b remains the same, and y remains the same. Now if we look further, we could see that still there are number 9 and 12 are the number which could divisible by one number which is 3. So we are again dividing it by 3, and we find out that this is gives us 3 times 3 is 9, and b remains the same, and minus remains the same, and 3 4s are 12, and b and y remains the same. Now after this we could see that 3 and 4 has no common factor, but what about the variable? There is a variable b which is common in both of the terms. So now we'll be taking out variable common. So if we are taking out variable common, so then variable will be removed, and the rest of the terms will be 3 minus 4y. Now we could see that there is no more variable is common, no more number is common, so that's why we'll be stopping here the process of HCF, and we'll proceed for the factorization. So we'll be writing 3 times and b, and inside the bracket the rest of the terms which are here, we'll be writing this term 3 minus 4y. Or in other words, if we'll be calculating the outer term, which becomes 9b, and inside the bracket there is 3 minus 4y, and this is our answer. Now similarly, if we'll be looking for the third example, there are three terms. Using the same method of factorization, we'll be applying the same method of factorization. We'll be writing these terms here 8ax plus 12a minus 4az. Now what number would divide all these number 8, 12 and 4? The smallest prime number is 2, so we'll be dividing by 2, and what comes as a result, it gives us 2 4s are 8, and a remains the same, x remains the same, plus remains the same, and now about the numbers 2, 6 are 12, and a and minus remains the same. Now for 4 we write that 2 2's are 4, and a and z remains the same. Now again we could see that for these numbers 4, 6 and 2, these are having a common factor which is 2, so we'll be dividing by 2. So what gives the result as 2 times 2 is there, and ax plus 2 times 3 is there, and a remains the same, minus 2 ones are 2, and a and z remains the same. Now we could see that there is 1 as a coefficient, and in algebra we could see that when there is 1 as a coefficient, so we don't need to write it, so we'll be removing it, and then these are the term. Now we have 2ax plus 3a minus az. Now there is no number common, but if we'll be looking for the variable now, the variable is common, which is a. So if we'll be taking out a as a common, so this will be cancelled, and the rest of the terms will be 2x plus 3 and minus z. So that gives us the result ending process, that there is no more where number is common, no more variable is common. So that's why we are stopping our process of HCF, and now we'll be going to multiply outer number, which is 2 times a, and inside the bracket there's a term which gives us 2x plus 3 minus z, and the final result is 4a, and in the bracket there is 2x plus 3 minus z. This is our answer. So I hope you have a clear understanding about the basic factorization method of algebraic expressions, and if you feel any guidelines, if you need any guidelines, please mention it in your comments. I will be happy to help you. Thank you. Bye.